has a place in society. And before I get on to my spiel, welcome in everyone. Link Retro, haven't seen you for ages. Cash K9 as usual, one of the first in. Enzo, yes, and it is afternoon here in Australia, so good morning to you. And V, welcome in. I always say I'm really blessed, and I'll keep saying that. But I'm going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. See, even your intuitives go through it. So just know that there is another side to it. We can't have a rainbow without the rain. So, yeah, that's been my saying since I was a kid. I was about 8 years old, maybe younger. You can't have the rainbow without the rain. And it's just somehow stuck with me my entire life. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem right to me. Oh, yeah. There we go. Cash K9 was the first to join. But I do have a sub. Ooh. Okay. So, Enzo, you would be first up. Let's see if I did that right. I'm still getting used to this thing. There's always a rainbow after the rain. Exactly, but you've got to have the rain first. You have to have the rain first. Oh, there's a song in Philippines that... I'm going to have to check that out, Enzo. Because I had a very interesting Sunday. Even though going through a dark night of the soul, I went to my church in beautiful Mornington here in Victoria, which is right near the beach. It was a beautiful day. And usually when it's a really good day, people decide not to turn up. And when people decide not to turn up... Oh, thank you. Send it to my Instagram. Yes. Thank you. But when it's a beautiful sunny day, people for some reason decide not to turn up. And even though where I go, it's prepared for people to walk in off the street, grab a cuppa, have a chat, the place was packed. And it was like all hands on deck, everybody pitch in. And it was just an amazing day. And it was like the whole theme, I suppose you would say. Hello, Mystical Whim. The whole theme had to do with finding your originality. And everybody has a gift and talent. And that was the theme of the day anyway. However, the people making the coffees that day, because it was so packed, their gift in actually making the coffees for everybody, or making coffee and tea for everybody, was a blessing. And their gift of doing that brought happiness. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to thrive in my gift. I wasn't meant to be rich. That much I do know. And I have to fan these out. Yes, while I was shuffling, I thought there was a card upside down. But Enzo, I feel like I'm almost speaking to you when I'm recalling this, because I get a sense that you've lost sight of your gift. And when I say that, I say it's a societal gift. So something you give to society, you've lost sight of it for some reason. Just let me know if that resonates. Oh, that was just you sending the song. You heard my phone ping. What a coincidence. Okay. I think I have my Instagram turned off when I'm streaming. It just gets too much. But I do feel like that relates to you, Enzo. You've lost sight of your gift. You know, what you do to make people happy. And yeah, I feel you can raise the roof when you make people happy. I'm just hearing that song. A room without a roof. If you're happy. Yeah, I can't sing, so Horse-drawn Portrait, welcome in. It resonates deep down. Well, good, because I feel like deep down, I feel like you may have smiled at strangers and you've stopped doing that. Go back to doing it if that's what you were. I'm seeing clicking fingers now, and Tree of my life, welcome in. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a community feel here that I feel you've stepped back from someone else's argument. Yeah, used to. I got that it was a used to. Do it again. Yeah, do it again. I feel like the energy needed to bring things into your life is doing that again. But I feel you've stepped back because there was argument. It was almost like you tried to help, but the two people you were helping were fighting. Yeah. You stepped back big time, is what I want to say. You stepped back big time. It may be that somebody, I don't know, viewers in the chat, there's people that hold doors open for you, regardless of that person's gender. Oh, Link Retro, I'm sorry to lose you. Makes heaps of sense. There's people that hold doors open for me. It doesn't matter what gender that person is. I say thank you. Because they've done something kind for no reward. The least I can give them is a thank you. And I've actually, and this is where sometimes I don't like my gender. I've actually seen women turn around and say, I'm not helpless, you know. And it's like somebody's just hold a door open for them. It's like they've made your day easier. Say thank you. And it's mainly women that jump back. And I don't care what gender you are. If you hold a door open for me, I'm saying thank you. And I feel that the backlash is why you've stepped back. And I feel that in stepping back, your life has slowed. Yeah. You're still wishing for the best, but it's not being expressed. Although work's going good, by the way. Yeah, it's simple manners and courtesy and community. Too many people, and Horse-drawn Portrait, you may or may not resonate, but it's when I've seen it happen where the person holding the door, doing the nice thing, gets torn to shreds verbally. There's no reason for it. And I always think that the person doing the tearing to shreds is the wounded one. You know, like, I'm not delicate. I can open my own door. And the person doing the nice thing is the one that rethinks the next time they do a nice thing. But Enzo, I feel like socially everything's quiet. Work-wise, everything is busy and happening. Money is coming in. Neuro, welcome in. I still got to work out why you call me aunt. The prayer of... you read it as a kid. Yeah, sort of like the wounded one's the person that reacts. Look, you could call me Granny. I think that'd fit too. But I'm seeing you working towards relationship stability. You're happy as... yeah. But there's still... oh, you've started streaming again. I've got to give you a shout out. Is it on Twitch? I don't know what you stream, by the way, but if it's on Twitch, I can... oh, thank you. I'm everyone's favourite aunt. Well, that's better than Granny. Okay. I am picking up, though, that... yeah, here on Twitch. I'll give you a shout out. It doesn't matter. If it brings joy to people's life, you stream you. I stream me, but me is weird. Spooky weird, but weird. But I'm picking up that you're less and less concerned about long-term relationship, which I've never got for you before. You're less and less and less concerned. Oh, everybody in the chat, follow Enzo. We'll get Enzo to affiliate. I like seeing people succeed. Yeah, you're less and less concerned with relationships or with the one. I've never seen that with you before. It's almost like a letting go cleansing. Is it this Scorpio season that's allowing everybody to do that? Yeah. But I get the letting go is freeing. It's liberating. You're a traditional person in the soul. I feel you do want that connection. But I feel you've left it up to your divine to present the connection. Yeah. Oh, your ex-person is a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio too. And look, I'm going through Dark Night of the Soul. But I still get the liberating feeling. So your ex-person is not of a major concern at the moment. You still want that deep connection, but they're less and less of a concern. And I feel like they may have reached out to you for money or an investment opportunity. Take it how it resonates with you. feel like this is the time to plant a seed. And I feel like at work, there is a person you spend a lot of time with. Because right now is your time to plant your seed. Yeah. And I feel that there's laughter. There is similarity in thinking. There is similarity in desire. It's up to you whether you do take that step. But I do feel, yeah, there's the work person, 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Chalices, that's you. You're not quite to the King yet because the X is still in the energy. And the protection. I feel you don't realise it, but you have the protection to pursue this. And I don't know why I'm saying protection to pursue it. Your ex doesn't need to know about it, is what I sort of get. If you do get back together, of course they'll need to know about it, but right now, I feel that other person is in your energy for affection. And it's the letting go that I was picking up that is giving you the freedom to experience this person's energy. And they're so kind-hearted. Unlike your ex, if I can say that. They're giving without expecting a return. Just be aware of that and be very honest and upfront with them where your feelings are. And you will have the protection to pursue it. So there you go, Enzo. Not a usual read for you. It's freaking me out a bit. But in a happy way. Yeah. The person at work, I feel there's a green light there. I do feel that they're bound by their faith, and I feel that it would need to start out in a platonic way. But yeah, your ex-person doesn't need to know about this. Thank you, Enzo, but it's what I'm getting. And you know me, I usually do see your past person in the reads. They're not there. This new one is. And I do feel like they are very deep in their faith. But in a good way, they're giving. And their heart is open too, by the way. And I feel like you are happy when you are around them. Yeah, there you go. They're much more like you, Enzo. They resonate with you. And I do want to say that warm, fuzzy feeling is in return. But, yeah. There you go. That's the start of it. That's all you can ask for. Oh, my dark night of the soul is seeming darker now. You finished some errands, Nero, no worries. And I always bump up subs, so when you finished your errands, I can do the bump up. So Cash K9 and then Horse-Drawn Portrait it would be, because Horse-Drawn Portrait is a sub. Love back at you, Enzo. Mwah. And we'll get you to affiliate. Everybody follow Enzo. It's not quite a list. I've been at this time in my streams when I've had like 20. And it's like, yeah. But, yes, let's get Enzo to affiliate. Ah, V, you've redeemed Skip the Queue. I hope you followed Enzo, V. Okay. Cash Canine, I haven't got up to you yet. V redeemed the Skip the Queue. There you are, V. And there's only one redeem of that in every stream, so... Okay, V. Thank you for following Enzo. Yes, I know. I've got the romantic oracle here. And I think it's a bit early. It's a bit early to ask V. But ask away. I feel it's like 3 days or 3 communications. Something to do with 3. Just let me know if that resonates, V. 3 days, something to do with 3. Is it 3 days? Just yes or no, and I can turn over the cards and find out for you. No. Okay. My instant response was, should you keep talking? My answer is yes. Chaos, welcome in. Three, 3. Take it as a sign. Well, we're all following Enzo. We're trying to get Enzo to affiliate. V, I feel you're clinging on to the idea of the person. Yeah, you get into misunderstandings. Oh, thank you, Chaos. Can you understand, V, clinging to the idea you have of this person? Okay, because I do get that it's that clinging that is pushing that person further and further away. I feel that there's been a ghosting time. I don't know whether it's you or them, but I feel there's been... That might be what the 3 days is. 0 communication over 3 days. You ghosted him 3 days ago. But it's fine now. Is it 3 days ago, V? Or for 3 days? A week ago. For 3 days. Over a period of 3 days. I feel your person needs balance in their life. I'm not going to change that. My guide kept giving it to me, so... But I feel that this person has a habit that annoys you. And it's early days. So if it annoys you now, imagine what it... there you go. So I knew there was 3 days ago. But there's a habit this person has that annoys you. And I feel it has to do with money for some reason. They're either really tight or they don't think of tomorrow. Really frugal or they don't think of tomorrow. No, this is money. I know you might have something specific in your mind, V. I get keep talking, but give a little, let them give a little. You have to create, I'm getting that you have to create balance. This is a very delicate situation at the moment. Hello, Jing, welcome in. It's a very delicate situation at the moment. Yeah. And it's like you're juggling, when I say juggling, it's like you're standing on a board that has a tube underneath. And I feel that's the way it needs to be. That's the way it needs to be. And thank you for the 14-month subversary, Jing. Yeah, I do feel that's the way it needs to be. I get that generosity, whatever generosity you've been seeking from this person is on its way. Don't force it. I feel this person like Taurus energy. If you force it, they'll dig their heels in. So that's what I have for you, V. There you go. Don't force it. I need coffee now. Okay. I knew it was Taurus energy because if you force it, they're going to dig their heels in. You won't get what you want. So don't force it. Let them give it. Now, Cash Canine, you are up next. Okay, Cash Canine, it is you. And I know you did have a question, but it's way back in the chat. So if you could repeat your question for me, that'd be great. Is it, Cash Canine, is it you that stepped out on Jay? I feel like you entertained someone else. Or they did. See, if I don't have someone's permission, I'll in-ad. Okay, we do get thrown into ads after a while, but I was talking about giving rather than expecting and taking. Give. If it's something you want in your life, give that. If you want a larger circle of friends, have the friends you have come in to your home and join in a meal. Okay, you're out of an ad. You too, Nero. Be safe. The other crazes on the road you got to watch out for. And Cash Canine, can you understand? Someone stepped out, as in someone entertained another. I'm not sure if it's yourself or if it's Jay. Okay, I feel then the answer's no. Them. The answer's no. It's up to them to contact you. It's up to them to chase you. They've already proven once that they'll take anything. And in Australia, back when I was a teenager, there was a saying. And it's a straight saying, so please, it's not meant in any other way other than to get the saying across. There was a saying that guys carried tools in the boots of their cars because if it didn't have a hole, they'd drill one. Just remember that. It's up to them now to let them know you're important to them. And I know it's a straight saying, there's no offense meant by it. Anybody who's seen my stream would actually know that I am straight, but I am accepting. So, okay. Can you understand this person has taken up your thinking? And then I'm going to turn over the cards. It's like for a long time, at least 6 months I get. Yeah. And you now don't know how to restart. And as you were in a break, I was saying that if you're wanting to attract more people into your life, be what you want to attract. So if you're wanting to attract a more social, a more casual, get to know each other, host a get together with just a few friends. Some nibblies on a plate, you know, some dips and some, like an antipasto on a plate. A few drinks, it doesn't cost you much if there's only 4 people. And I feel that will change the energy. I feel like either yourself or your person is Aries. Aries or Virgo, really. But you've got a lot. Seriously, this is a 5-card read and you have got the all cards being the major arcana. Hello, Not Sabs. Welcome in. Cash Canine, you have every single card as the major arcana. And I'm glad to see the Fool where it is. I feel you need to jump in and refresh yourself. And you have the strength to do it. Okay. Let's see. I can't really show it in this deck because it doesn't show up very well. Yeah, I can't show it in this deck because it doesn't show up very well. I'll try it in another deck. Okay, there we go. We've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the Hierophant, which you've got here. Okay, the 6 of Cups is like a deck of playing cards. The major arcana is the soul's journey. And I feel like this is your journey. You're jumping off into a new direction. And I do get Aries energy here. As I said, it could also be Virgo the way I'm picking it up. you will find a person you can trust. I feel that trust, and trust me, no, don't trust me if you don't want to, but building trust is the hardest thing that you can strive for. And I feel you need to do that again. And look at your worth. You're worth more than someone stepping out on you. So keep that in mind as you move forward. But I feel you need to change things up. You need to pizzazz. Because I feel like you've got a calming energy around you, about you. There's something calming about you. And just remember that calmness deserves, it deserves recognition, Cash K9. It does deserve recognition. And I feel you may be Leo, because even though you're a calming person, you're even-tempered, you do get passionate about certain topics. And hopefully that resonates for you. Yeah. It's now your time to refresh or reset or reboot, however you want to look at it. And remember, there's got to be rain before the rainbow. So you're going through rain at the moment, but the rainbow is going to come out. Wait for the rainbow. And do not contact this person. They have to chase you. Okay, horse-drawn portrait. You are up. And I haven't even picked up a deck of cards yet, and my guide's telling me soul searching. Soul searching. So horse-drawn portrait, please pop up if you are there. You don't usually disappear. Oh, there you are. Savvy Ninja Time, welcome in. You are, yeah. And I started the stream off by letting everybody know I'm going through a dark night of the soul period in my life. And you can't have the rainbow without the rain. So dark nights of the soul are just that, rain. But I feel you're not going through that. You're soul searching for answers to which direction. Okay. Thank goodness it's not Dark Night of the Soul. We couldn't have two of us doing that, could we? But I feel the direction is yours to choose. And I feel like things are stable elsewhere except for social. Okay. And can you relate to lack of faith in self? Oh, look, we all go through it. As I said, I've had this saying since I was a kid. And I'm a Scorpio. We thrive in Dark Night of the Soul. Trust me, Scorpios are good at one thing and they thrive in Dark Night of the Soul. But I feel there's a lack of faith in self. And I feel there's a physical element to it. I feel there might be nerve damage. In what way? Lack of self-faith. Okay. I feel you might be experiencing nerve damage or something. Thank you, Zabu Ninja Time. Nerve damage or something to do with neurosensitivity. And I get sort of like, let's see, I can tell you the way I'm feeling it in how it affects the body. It's like fibromyalgia, it's like, shock, pins and needles in the body, and a tiredness in the body. You do have a back injury. Okay, I feel there's referred pain as well that goes to the limbs. Because I was getting it in the legs. It's your time to shine though. With the Ace of Pentacles coming up here, it's your time to shine. And you've got two Aces. I can't believe some of the cards that are coming out today. Really, I can't. But I feel communication from the heart is needed. And if you're considering a podcast, for example, this would be ideal. This run of cards would be ideal. But I don't feel that's what you're aiming for. I feel you're aiming to communicate. Or to be heard. You know how sometimes it's like aiming to be heard. This is a good run of cards for that. Horse-drawn portrait. So keep that faith that you have the ability. I can see it in the cards. It's just a little lacking within. Okay. I feel like sleepless nights or trouble sleeping has been an issue. Yeah. It has. Okay. Oh, Chaos, thank you for the sub. But there's a crazy dreams. I was going to say Alice in Wonderland, so you should let me. But I feel that the crazy dreams could be a story. And I feel that story goes back to your past. You're seeing it as nightmares. That's why I'm saying I feel those crazy dreams could go back to your past. Alice in Wonderland's the most known currently. War-torn future scenarios. What I was going to describe was, as I was growing up, people would say it's a Twilight Zone moment. And the Twilight Zone was all about these ridiculous scenarios. And I do feel like you may have been watching news streamed or news TV, because I'm picking up that it's the dreams are full of lack. And that's why I get it's a past scenario as well. On the upside, your connection to your person is going well. And I get the feeling that you're on the same page. But stop waiting for them to return from work. Because I feel that waiting is making you tired. So when they do return, you're exhausted. Yeah. So try and fill those moments with something you enjoy. It doesn't have to be anything big. Okay, I had to check my camera. I'm getting notifications popping up that I don't usually get popping up. I do get, look, you've got the 10 of Pentacles at the end. So stability, family. So relationship-wise, I get that that's fine. But yeah, the waiting for your person to come home from work, try not to do the waiting. Try to do something else. And if you've tuned into my stream regularly, you'll have heard me say there's passive rest and there's active rest. Passive rest is when we sit down and watch TV, or you come into my stream. But active rest is when we take a walk around a lake. I know that's not always a good thing for some people, but active rest can also include, believe it or not, tapestry. Active rest can be sewing up old garments. Yeah, use your time while you're waiting for your person to come home. Use your time in that active rest mode. And then when your person does come home, you will be uplifted by them returning. Because I feel that's been an issue for you, being uplifted when they do walk in the door. But there's nothing at all wrong. That's the only thing I can see, is that you do wait on them to return. But have faith in yourself and speak up. As I said, the cards that first came out, if someone was a podcaster, they would love those cards to come out, because your voice is going to be heard. But don't take that as a sign just to spill everything on everyone. Just your voice will finally be heard. And as I was saying earlier, let things happen organically. Sometimes when we step back and let go, we're removing the ego from the situation. And whenever we remove ego, we create this whole space that can be filled with what is behind the ego, and that is love. Just keep repeating what you have been. Just don't. I want to say sometimes I have to watch what I say, because I say your voice will be heard. But if you go out and dump all of your bad stuff on people, you can overwhelm them with negativity, and that pulls them back. Whereas if you just repeat what you have been saying, now is the time where it will be heard. That's what I mean by organically. And I feel like there is a contact, and it has to do with planning. And I feel like I'm in a month's time, so I'm around Christmas. But the planning is going to take a month. And I feel you will be heard. So there you go, horse-drawn portrait. Yeah, if you let it happen organically, sometimes you can be saying the same thing over and over again. You can be direct. You can be direct with people. And all of a sudden, you keep repeating yourself and doing the same thing. Oh, you want an oracle. Okay, we have Sign of the Times or Vintage Wisdom. Your choice. Oops, I didn't get them quite. You get to choose which oracle. Vintage. Okay, my 30 centimetre oracle cards. 27 centimetres to be precise, but if people measure in inches, that doesn't matter. They're still big. They're still big. Because, let's see. 10, yeah. No, I've lost my conversion thingy in my head. I was one of those weird Aussies that was brought up with both imperial and metric. I saw someone do this with cards the other day, and I didn't know how they did it. Okay. I'm feeling a turning of the page into a better chapter as I'm shuffling the cards. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if something relating to that comes out. Oh, okay. Would not be surprised. Intuition. I'm getting that the waters have stilled. There's not much to be stressed about. And the direction you follow is up to you. And this beautiful, it's Art Deco, Art Nouveau deck. And I know my camera doesn't pick up the colours very well. But these cards are so powerful and so colourful. But this is a peaceful time for you, horse-drawn portrait. It has peace, tranquility, determination, all the good stuff. Now, let me get to the card and we'll see what Victoria Moseley has to say. Use your intuition. The card says intuition. I get that you have inside you a gut feeling that will direct you in the right place. But let's see what Victoria Moseley has to say. This card shows a woman holding a vessel of water. Her gaze is directed and purposeful as she steadily pours the contents into the ether. She hovers on a starlit background of blue and aqua, the colours of the throat chakra. Isn't it weird? I got Your Voice Will Finally Be Heard, and now we're talking about the throat chakra, which represent communication and clarity of thought. Water has the capacity to shape-shift form into liquid, vapour or solid, depending on which atmospheric conditions are to the power of the intention activities and shapes your reality. Indeed, all creation is driven by the power of intention. And we as humans are made up of, this isn't Victoria Moseley, we as humans, depending on which scientist you believe, are somewhere between 80 and 95% water. So allow that to give you faith that your intuition is correct. Drawing this card prompts you to complete your aims and intentions. Be clear that they accurately reflect your feelings, thoughts, and spiritual aspirations. And think deeply as to whether they are honourable and worthwhile. Reach for your highest potential. Events may not always manifest as you wish, but the purity of your intent will be recognised and accounted for in accordance with the laws of cause and effect. As written in the King James Bible, as you sow, so shall you reap. So may the harvest of your wise intentions be bountiful. And I know this horse-drawn portrait, you do have pure intentions. So allow those pure intentions to let circumstances unfold and follow your gut. That intuition. Some people feel it in the heart, some people feel it in the stomach, and some people feel it in the head. Work out where you feel it. Just take a few moments, take a deep breath. And where you feel it is usually where your intuition sits. And when I say a deep breath, I mean a really deep breath. But it's strange that I picked up that your voice will be heard, and yeah. And the oracle confirmed it. You know, sometimes these oracles do freak me out. That one did. You're welcome, horse-drawn portrait. And Tree of My Life, you are up next. It's funny to hear me say that. Say what? That I'm freaked out by it? I get freaked out by things all the time. Half the things I don't even mention. Yet half of the things that freak me out, I do not even mention. And we've got all Sabs after Tree of My Life. So that's freaky. And I don't believe Tree of My Life is still in the chatters. If somebody could go into the chat, into the viewers for me, and have a look. I'm going to have a coffee. I really need my coffee today. Yeah, half the things that freak me out I don't even mention. I've had a few things. Like Sunday, when the hall was full and everybody just pitched in, I happened to be walking in just as somebody said, oh, we need healers. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Because everybody involved with the church service was pitching in. And it's not something that I would normally do, but I had feedback from both people I did healing on, and they were amazed. So thank you to those people. Okay, Jing, you are next. Oh, thank you, Danger Zone. I didn't see them, but if I hang around too much, I get all the energy coming at me at once. Hello, Jing. Can you understand? Finally, you're saying I matter, and it's not being well received. I want to say there's balance needed. Wouldn't be at all surprised if the 7 of Cups comes out. Oh, thank you, Horse-Drawn Portrait. Now, you know how I work, Jing. It's a yes or a no. I feel, family, you're standing up and saying, I matter. I do feel like you've spread that a bit broad. Yeah, unbalanced. I feel you're saying it to people that knew you mattered anyway, and it's putting them offside. It's making them unhappy. Okay, let's see what comes out. Yeah, 7 of Cups I think will come out because I'm getting a choice here. I get a battle in terms of financial respect. I feel you're being judged on your material wealth. Don't be tempted to sell out. Hard work will get you where you need to be, but it will be hard work. And I feel you're comparing yourself to others in this. Don't compare yourself to anyone else except you yesterday. Ever. Because I do feel like someone looks down on hard work. Why would you look down on someone that works hard? Only the people that work easy look down on the people that work hard. But I get who though? Family. I said that first, Jing. I said family. I feel like nightmares are coming up at the moment. Family are looking down. Jing, I do show that this stream is in English. I can't slow the stream down. You understand? Okay. Can you understand nightmares in your sleep? Dreams? I feel you have visions of you standing still and not accomplishing anything. I have to give what I get, Jing. You can come back and let me know if it resonates later. I do feel like someone is assisting you. And I want to say they're assisting you in a financial manner. I feel this is family. And there's someone who is not happy. But the only person you're in competition with is the you that you were yesterday. You dream of sudden wealth. And I feel it's marital wealth you're dreaming of. Do you understand that, Jing? Dreaming of marital wealth. Okay. Stop dreaming of marital wealth and look at what you can do. Because, as I said, I got hard work will pay off. And I feel it will pay off ongoing. Yeah, because you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So hard work will pay off, but you've got to put the hard work in first. And it's up to you to take action. The action you take at the start may be small, but please remember what you do now is reflective in the future. Do not do something you would be ashamed of in the future. You understand? What do you mean, where is everybody? Jing, I do get small crowd. It is a small crowd. It has been for the last couple of streams. Until I close the queue and then all of a sudden people want to jump in. But that doesn't worry me. Jing, remember your actions will pay off. So start taking action. And be grateful for the situation you're in now. Remind yourself it can always be worse. I feel that may help. Okay. And there's someone who's trying to stop you from moving forward or trying to stop your independence. And again, I feel it's family. Scorpio Darkness, welcome in. And to Horse Drawn Portrait's comment, a small crowd is still a crowd. Yeah, I feel someone is trying to. But I feel like there's wisdom there. So I'm uncertain of whether to say listen to them. Because I feel that the person trying to stop you, it's almost like I see a stick going into the spoke of a wheel. They're trying to save you from heartache. So just keep that in mind. You may have to listen to what they have to say and assess it. Okay, Jing, I'm not sure what that means, but that's the reading. If you wanted to watch it on the VOD, it's 1 minute 22 now. And you can take it back from there. Okay. Now, Chaos, you are next. You're welcome, Jing, and thank you for trusting me again. Even though you have to go back and watch it, you are trusting me more than others, so thank you. Okay. Okay. Hey, Chaos, and thank you for the shout out in your stream the other day too. I'm picking up your energy that it's almost like there's a race. There's a race to earn, or you're walking away from earning potential a bit too soon. I may have to elaborate. Okay. I feel like money's being thrown at you, but it's got high demands. And I'm using the Light Seekers Tarot here. Yeah. There you go. There's high demands. And lack of freedom follows, is what I'm seeing. Like freedom of choice to do things is taken away. And please don't tell me it was all to do with some sort of hate raid thing that happens here on Twitch. You've got the power to mute them. And they make you money while they're in your stream. I get joy. Life is joyful at the moment. And it's joyful because... I'm going to have to turn over a few more cards. Because I feel like there may be a person entering your stream that you want. It's got nothing to do with Twitch. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. But I feel like there's a person entering your field at the moment that is... ooh la la. Can I say ooh la la? And there's time. There's a time element to it. Yeah. I get ooh la la. Whoo, and it's not a hot flash. I'm not there yet. Even though I'm 56, I'm not there yet. But this person has your best interests at heart, and I feel they are asking you to slow down. You're speeding up, but they're asking you to slow down. I feel they desire time with you, and you're torn. Okay. You're shocked at how all of this has happened. You're shocked at how it's played out. And the money coming in that I saw, you deserve more, so you could hang out for more. And I think you know what I mean there. You can hang out for more. Okay. Oh, you definitely know. Don't call it a situationship. Actually, some people call it a situationship and mean, I feel both of you are full on dedicated. Can't change that. Yeah. As I said, full on dedicated. 10 of Cups. Full on dedicated. But something's kept you awake at night, and I feel it has a connection to family. I'm picking up something here that's kept you awake at night, and there's a connection to family. Yeah, it's not a situationship, Chaos. Not a situationship. Yeah. I feel someone may be unwell and there's a pressure to get together. And I want to say with this person, stop sitting on the fence. Yeah. You know what the Three of Pentacles means by now, don't you? Stability. Green light. The rest. But yeah, there's a pressure to get together with family. You're wanting rest time. Life is happening all around you and you're desiring some form of rest. Oh, I'm still getting this ooh la la feeling. I need a fan in here or an air conditioner. And there's something about vinyl records with this person. Can you understand vinyl records? I didn't think anybody understood vinyl records until the saying, see you on the flip side, came back. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, they may not accompany you to this family event. Okay. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the family member that's unwell has something like Parkinson's or dementia. And I feel there's a need to get together this year. But your person's going to be waiting for you when you get back, whether you take them or not. And don't fear rejection. I feel this person has made it quite clear they're not going anywhere. That they'll be patient for you. Hey, Blue Light, welcome in. And Zordy, welcome in. You're still alive. Congratulations for beating the traffic. It's always nerve-wracking when you have to go in traffic. Oh, 2 years ago, and his mental state is definitely declining. I thought it was dementia. I feel like there's been a gas incident, as in turning the gas on and not lighting it. And take that where you live and how it resonates. I feel there was a scent of gas. And no, not from the other end. Peoples, get your minds out of the gutter. Don't you know that I can pick up on what you're thinking? I also feel that your grandfather failed to remember your name. He's left the stove on and it caught fire. Okay, so you can see it. But I feel like your grandfather's failed to remember your name. He doesn't remember what he... I feel like grandfather used to read the newspaper to you. The ethereal muse, welcome in. Grandfather used to read the newspaper to you. Yep, he doesn't forget that. He's wondering why he doesn't get newspaper anymore. And there's a sporting team grandfather used to follow. There's a sporting team and I feel like they lost recently. Yeah. There's a sporting team and I get a yellow-brown combo. He used to coach baseball. Can you understand the yellow-brown combination of colours? Yeah, maybe get a newspaper and read it to him. But I just got grandfather used to read the newspaper to you. But coaching baseball, there's a yellow-brown colour combination. I'm going to draw another couple of cards for you, Chaos. You're like me, going through a bit of a dark night of the soul thing. With his veteran army status. That'll do me. I just got shown the colours. Okay, you got the Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the fear of having the family get together has to do with, I almost want to say, younger siblings and cousins. I feel like there's a judgmental earningship. Yeah, there you go. Don't fear them, pity them. That's what I heard. Don't fear them, pity them. And there you go, Zabu Ninja Time. I thought it was an awesome idea too, to read the newspaper to grandfather. That would be an awesome sharing moment. And I know you mentioned, Chaos, that grandmother had passed. And I get grandmother's favourite flower was a white flower. But I'm not seeing any centre, so I can't call it a daisy. But if I say a daisy, you'll know, there's something about chrysanthemums. Are they called chrysanthemums worldwide, or is it only us Aussies that do that? Yeah, it's like a beautiful moment to be shared. But I'm just seeing in my mind's eye what I would associate with chrysanthemums. No, if it was pink roses, I would have got pink roses, because my pink roses are out in full flower. I even put some in I published a short on Twitch, or my story on Twitch, and I bought myself some flowers. And I ended up adding flowers from my own garden, which include the pink roses. So have a look at the short, but I'm not seeing pink roses. I'd love to say, oh yes, of course they were pink roses, but no, I saw a white flower. Now let's see, chrysanthemum, Mother's Day, May. The month of May has something significant about the month of May. Ask your mum, because the month of May also comes forward for you. But yes, pity the people you're anxious about. Pity them. And please get together with this ooh la la. If you don't want this ooh la la person, can you throw him my way? Or throw the person my way? I don't care how they identify. Throw them my way. You better chaos, because otherwise I might look them up. Yeah, the ooh la la. Now I got to cool down. Relax, Karen, relax. But chaos, check with your mum. The flower I saw was like a chrysanthemum or a daisy without a centre. And yes, this, and the month of May. So check those with your mum. Oh, okay. I might need a cigarette